everybody, I'm Caroline Rudderman. I'm a Reiki Master Teacher, and I am here to send Reiki to your family gathering. So this can be used at any time of the year, whether it's around the holidays, whether it is around your summer barbecues. Here you go. And this could also be used as the friends as family gatherings too. So it doesn't have to be, not limited to blood relations. All right, so I'm just kind of holding the whole party right here in my hand, sending Reiki, and I'm also in this hand I'm sending Reiki to everyone's arrival, the traveling, and this is the party itself and the relationships, the interpersonal dynamics, the history. Shared history. There you go, the karmic history. And exhale. There you go, another big belly breath in. And you might see many Reiki teachers, many Reiki practitioners on the internet kind of beaming. It's just more comfortable for me to let my hands relax, but I promise the Reiki is flowing up and out. I always like to remind people that Reiki flows more efficiently when your body is comfortable. Right? So even that little reminder of like, oh yeah, let me get my back comfortable here. It feels like there's room for joy in here. It feels like there's room for really deep connections to be made. Feels like there's room for the life of the party to come in flawlessly and do what they do. Right? Light it up. Make that laughter happen. There you go. Some people, they're playful puppies. Some people just want to come in and be silly and clown around, and that is what they are built for. So let them. Some people are detail oriented. Some people just want to help. So let them. Beautiful. There it is. Yeah. It feels like all the arrival stress sometimes gets it's like the energy of the stress of traveling. Even if it's just like across town, sometimes it's just like the energy of like gathering yourself to like do a thing. It's like all that stress sometimes gets not dumped on the host, but it's kind of like when people land and they start to relax, the energy goes out into the space. So I'm also sending Reiki into the space itself to help disseminate any arrival stress. Any of that. Exactly. Yeah. Just like after a holiday when everybody's opened the gifts, there's all that wrapping paper and tissue paper around. You gotta collect it. There you go. Another big breath in. Sigh it out. This is not meant to detangle all of the relationships. This is to make the party a little bit more lighthearted, a little bit more easy. We're really setting the intention for play and joy. I am very well aware that if these gatherings do not typically invite play and joy, it might be a bit of a stretch, but it could be easy, right? It could be an easy day. Could be a really nice morning that leads to a neutral afternoon or a neutral party, and then a restorative evening, right? It could be, the party could be sandwiched in between joy. Beautiful. Another big breath in. Yeah, and I'm sending Reiki to the before and to the after of the party as well. Not just the cleanup and the preparation of the host, but the kind of spaciousness that happens. Yeah, and the whole week leading up. And that come down. Beautiful. Yeah, this is great for a baby shower too. If you know that there's going to be a lot of people, you might get overwhelmed or a little bit tired. And exhale. Got a few more minutes here. And it is totally okay if you are not expecting this party to be anything special. And it is totally okay if you are expecting, some great, I don't know, just like some big thing. That's okay. Both are welcome. But let's see if we can drop the expectations and set the intention for play, for joy, for ease. There you go. One of the things that I like to do whenever I'm hanging out with my friends is, and sometimes I do this on the drive over, they say, what do I want to experience with this person today or with this group? What do I want to experience? And sometimes I just say, I want to feel nourished. I want this to be nourishing. And I just set the intention that this hangout, this like gathering, will be nourishing. And that's it. I show up. And it often is. It often is in a way that I might not be expecting. Sometimes people are just a little bit more present. Sometimes I'm a little bit more present. Sometimes instead of everything being a little bit more surface level, we go a little deeper. There you go. Another big breath in. For me, that is the definition of nourishing, is really like sharing what's in my heart. Sharing my inner world, my emotions. And it's not always about my emotions. Sometimes it's about that other person sharing theirs too. That heart-to-heart connection. There you go. Another big breath in. So just set your intention for this family gathering. That's all you need to do. And then you just show up. I'm doing the rest. I'm sending all the Reiki. There you go. Oh. Yeah, and the party itself, sometimes it feels like right now it does have a little stuff behind it. A little bit of aggravation. It's like, I wanted everybody to be on time. This person's running late. Food got a little dry because it was in the oven too long. Something got burnt. Right, let's just drop the expectations. Take another big breath in. People arrive when they arrive. Set the intention. How do I want to experience this? Beautiful. There you go. All right, we're just doing a quickie here today. You can watch this video a few times if you want to, and it'll just keep layering the Reiki that I'm sending. Yeah, there you go. And I'm smoothing down the energy of the whole event, smoothing away any rough edges. There you go. And I'm just bringing that energy of a tree in, right? Because we're looking at the whole family tree, but the energy of a tree wants to come in and kind of anchor and root down that big, beautiful trunk, those big branches reaching up into the sky. Mm. Right, these are our networks. These are how do we want to experience our networks. Trust me, if you want to experience your networks as, oh my God, they are hella annoying, you will experience your family as hella annoying. Okay. So take another big breath in. You have more, you have more power to decide what you're going to experience in these spaces than you are uh, probably currently recognizing. Take another big breath in. I'm gonna scoop all this energy up. There you go. I'm putting a little bit of that Reiki fire in there. To transmute some of those old angers and some old energies. Not everything is light and fluffy. We know that. All right, I'm gonna scoop it all up, give it a kiss. Have a great day. Have a great event.